Hi, my name is Ariana DeLuz, and I will be discussing the topic social media and a key issue, its impacts on academics. Social media is used to communicate, post, and share information with others. Being easily accessible on computers, cellular devices, and other devices, social media has an impact on school, serving as a distraction to students and their schoolwork. In my video lecture, I'm going to explain what social media is used for, the different social media sites users around the world use, and how social media serves as a distraction to people. On my first page, I'm going to discuss the purpose of social media and the problems that social media has solved. Social media is a market business. People who create sites like Facebook and YouTube are gaining money for people like myself to be on their sites, which make the site successful and high in networks. A problem social media solves are crimes, because everything that is posted or viewed has its own user. The government, for example, can have access to what users are viewing and know the exact time and can potentially use this kind of evidence to solve a crime. The picture on the left shows the different social media sites and what they are mostly used for with their captions. For example, Facebook, like me, because people like things on Facebook, or on YouTube it says watch me because people watch videos on YouTube. The bottom left photo is a comic of Einstein using his scientific method, replacing it with social media, like a social media method, which is a funny joke. And the picture on the right is a web of social media and what it can be used for, like videos, pictures, ratings, web blogs. On my next page, I'm going to discuss the effects and impacts of social media. A benefit of social media is the different way of communicating when the user lacks other resources like a telephone. Another benefit is social media is easily accessible. However, a harmful effect of social media is that some sites can be down and can potentially delete something that you did not want to be deleted, and it cannot be saved. And like said before, it has a harmful effect on academics because of the increasing need to be on social media. The picture on the right shows the many social media sites used today: Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter. Social media has impacted society, the economy, and culture. Social media has impacted society regarding schools and businesses. Businesses use social media as a platform for promotion and advertisement, and has opened doors for building friendships. On an economic level, social media has been a tool on electronic devices. Phones, computers, laptops, and tablets are all devices where a social media site can be accessed. And social media is a part of today's modern culture. Mostly everyone uses it. This graph explains the impact of social media on society and how many people it impacts. I surveyed 10 people, and 80% says that it has a high impact on society. Other than computer science, social media has impacted the public relations field. In public relations, communication is used tremendously. Social media ties into this because it is a way to promote, advertise, and where social media is used. In my interview video below, my friend discussed how many times they used social media daily and if they agreed or disagreed with social media being a distraction when it comes to academics. I then went around the library with my phone. I recorded and proved that students were on distracting social media sites while studying. And to make the video, I used transitions, captions on each slide, and I added music at the beginning and used audio so you can hear a response. I then used YouTube to publish the video. Here is my video.
Distracting when it comes to academics. What's your take on it? I believe it is distracting because when you're trying to do work and you have supposedly have a Mac and you get text messages on there and all that stuff. And you can check Instagram, you can check Twitter, you can check Facebook. And instead of you doing your work, you sidetrack and go into social media.
Okay. So how many hours a day do you spend on social media?
Probably half of the day on social media. Yeah. Instagram especially.
You're on Snapchat right now,
Yes, I'm on Snapchat and I'm also on Twitter.
and you're not doing your work.
Well, I took a break from my work for now.
On the next page, I'll explain the technical aspects of social media. First, I'll explain how users interact with social media. Users
I'll
interact
explain
with
how
social
users
media
interact
through
with
the different
social media.
sites.
Users
access
interact
on
with
the
social
web.
media
A
through the
user
different
needs
sites
Wi-Fi to access social
on the
media
web.
sites.
A user
Another way a
needs
user interacts with
Wi-Fi
social
to
media
access
is
social
through
media
apps or
sites.
applications
Another
that we
way a
have
user
access to
interacts with
on
social
our
media is
cellular
through
devices.
apps or applications
Social
that we have
media
access
sites
to on our cellular devices.
Technology incorporates the big idea
Social media
being
sites
internet most.
technology incorporates the big idea
cellular-
being internet. I chose this big idea
On cellular
because
devices,
the
you have
only
to
way
be
to
connected to
access
Wi-Fi
social
for
media
the
is through
social
the
media site
internet.
to be useful.
On cellular
Because social
devices, you have
media's
to be
purpose is
connected to
communication.
Wi-Fi for the
If
social
being
media
on a
site
social
to be
media site is
useful.
the only way to ask a friend a question, it is an alternative way
Because
to
social media's
communicate rather
purpose
than
is
calling on a cell
communication,
phone.
if being on a
The
social
photo
media
below
site is the only way to
Details
ask a friend a
computer
question,
and what
that is
it
the
can be used
alternative
for in
way
regards
to
to social media
communicate
and
rather than calling
communication.
on a cell phone.
It can be
The
used for
photo
the web,
below details a
online,
computer
to chat,
and what
and
it
to
can be
mail.
used for in regards to social media and communication.
In this section, I will discuss social media's relationship to data.
In the last section,
More so,
I
how
will
social
discuss
media
social
consumes
media's
data and
relationship
produces
to
data.
data. More
One
so,
way
how social media
Social media
consumes data and
consumes data
produces
is if
data.
social media is being
One way
accessed
social
on
media
mobile devices
consumes
through
data
applications. If
is
so,
if social media is being
consumed data
accessed
on your
on mobile
phone,
devices through
depending on the amount of
applications.
megabytes it is consuming.
If so, social media is
Sometimes
consuming
that leads
data
to
on your
additional
phone
storage
depending
that has
on
to
the
be
amount of
purchased on your phone.
megabytes that it is consuming.
One way social media
Sometimes that
produces
leads to
data
additional
is with
storage
sending
that has to be
messages or
purchased
an
on your
email.
phone.
The
One
photo
way
on the
social
left
media
is an
produces data
example
is with sending messages or an email. The photo on the left is an example of a smartphone and the
of the
social media
smartphone and the social
applications
media
that can be
applications that can be
accessed.
accessed.
One
Like
data
Twitter,
concern
YouTube,
that
Google
has to do with
Plus.
social media is privacy concern. Because there are many social media sites
One
and
data
many
concern
users,
that has to do with
having
social
the option
media
of making a page
is a
private
privacy
is concerning to some
because
users
there are many
because
social
they
media
question if
sites
their
and
page
many
is really
users.
private. Because of this, people only want certain people to see their pages. But
Making a
profile
page
picture
private
can
is
still be
concerning to
viewed.
some. If
Whatever is on a social media
because
site
of this,
is
people
not
only want
100%
certain people
private
to
as
see
people
their
may
pages,
assume.
but a profile
Because
picture
it is
can
a
still be viewed.
communication web
Whatever
and
is
a
on
way
social
to
media sites
communicate.
is not
It is
100%
not as
private,
secure
as
and
people
raises
may assume.
concern.
Because it is a communication web, it is not as secure and raises
To
concern.
make this website, I used coding.
That is why privacy is a concern.
Here's an
social
example
media.
of the coding I did for my website.
To make
I
this
used
website, I
HTTP
used
and
HTML
CSS
coding
styling
and
to make
CSS
my
styling.
page.
This
When I
is
go
my
to my
HTML
silent
coding,
code,
and
it
when I go to
shows
my style coding, it shows
different ways to make my
different
text
ways to
have
make
color
my text
even
have
my
color or
background.
even my background. If you notice on my site,
If you notice on my site,
all of them have the same banner.
they all have the same banner.
I created this
If
banner
I click this banner,
using
it'll bring me
Pixlr
to my
Editor.
home page.
Pixlr Editor
I made the
is
banner that
a
is
site
shown
where you
right
can
here.
use layers to
Pixlr
make images and other unique
Editor.
tools to edit
Pixlr
pictures.
is
And when I click
a
on my
way you
site,
can
it
use
brings me
layers
back
to make images and
to
other
my
unique tools to edit
original
pictures.
page.
This last page,
This page
which is my
is a list of
reference
references
page,
that I used to make my social media website, and I incorporated all my websites and all my references.
is
in
a
my
list of
website.
references that I use to make
For
my
more
social media
information on
website.
social media,
And I
click on the link
incorporated all my
above for
references
my
in
entire
that
website.
For more information on social media, click on the link above for my entire website.